to my hairy review of Pacific Rim. Despite the name, don't worry, it's not some weird kind of mass sexual act. It happens to be a giant toy movie in a weird way. The world is under attack by monsters that seem to be hopping through a giant temporal rift under the Pacific Ocean. Slowly over time, these giant monsters start ravishing the earth, start killing masses of people, destroying villages, towns, huge cities. So what we do, after trying to shoot at it and bomb the crap out of it, we decide to make giant transformers. These giant transformers are big, powerful beasts of huge engineering and obviously worth millions and millions of pounds, and go into epic fist fights with these giant monsters. These giant monsters are referred to as kaijus, and our kind of giant Power Ranger toys are known as Jaegers. No, not the shots and wonderful alcohol that you may be aware of, but yes, giant machines that are powered by two human beings within a giant Power Ranger suit, running around punching, kicking, stabbing, shooting, blowing it up, pretty much destroying the aliens as much as they can. However, these kaijus keep coming and seem to be accelerating on how quickly they spawn. And after a rather unsuccessful attack and defense program from one of the Jaegers, where our main character loses his brother, the world leaders start to doubt that the Jaegers are the solution, mainly due to their expense. At this point, they start to decommission the program, sending them to Hong Kong with 8 months worth of funding, pretty much trying to kill it off. With a weird kind of undertone. You're not quite sure if the world's elite is trying to screw over the poorer people, or whether they are just trying to save money by building giant walls around cities and countries so that the monsters can be left out in the water and the seas. But that doesn't tend to succeed as they start crashing through giant barriers, and at this point the Jaeger program becomes a part of its own. This resistance movement now continues to maintain whatever Jaegers are left and try to trade with a little bit of underhanded tactics from the black market and a few others to just generally keep the scheme afloat, because as the giant walls don't work anymore, the Jaegers need to step in to try and save humanity again. And this is where we obviously continue to follow our hero and his sexy Asian partner. We follow Riley Beckett as he tries to overcome losing his brother in an attack from one of the kaijus. And we bump into Meiko Mori, who's a very cute Asian lady. Effectively, this film is a giant gangbang between Iron Man, Transformers, Power Rangers and Evolution. The idea that the aliens are getting stronger and stronger, and we have to build giant mega droids, effectively, to go out and hunt them down, with loads of explosions that Michael Bay would be proud of. Just generally a good action, sci-fi kind of, clearly a franchise that's going to rack out loads of toys if they're sensible. So, who's in this film? Well, we've got Charlie Hunnam, who plays Riley Beckett. We've got Bern Gorman, who was in Dark Knight Rises and one of the original cast from Torchwood. We've got Robert Kaczynski, who was Sean in EastEnders, so I find it a bit hard to take him seriously, considering he used to play a bipolar, kind of angry Londoner. He's now got an Australian accent for no reason. We've got Ron Perlman, who is Hellboy. So there's still Hellboy sense of humour throughout the entire film. And then you've got the very cute and very sexy Rinki Kikuchi, who plays Meiko Mori. Here's a few pictures for you lads and ladies. So, what do I think of this movie? Well, it's kind of a giant mashup, really. If you like Transformers, and if you like Hellboy and the Hellboy sense of humour, then you'll absolutely love this film. It's not a Michael Bay film, but there's more than enough explosions to keep you happy if you do love those kind of big, bang, pointless explosions for no reason. There's a nice sentiment running through the film. You obviously get to see who your sexy love interest is going to be throughout the entire film, and you get introduced to some wonderful characters. I can see this film spawning a lot of toys and games and things like that, but they have ended it in a way that possibly means that there couldn't be a sequel. I won't spoil it for you, but it's pretty much finite. There's a lot of character building, but it doesn't slow you down. It's not ploddy. It doesn't bore you. It's 2 hours of engaging film, so you don't feel that you're sat on your ass in the cinema for forever and a day. It's kind of like a very well-funded B-movie, but B-movies kind of down in a way. I don't mean it in a nasty way, I just mean that it can clearly be a cult. It can clearly generate fan work and artwork and things like that. But compared to, say, a Transformers, I think Transformers beats it. Not a lot, just a bit. But yeah. Have you seen Pacific Rim? Did you chuckle at every time the word rim was on screen, or was that just me? Would you like to see a sequel? Would you buy toys if they brought them out? Please leave your comment down below. That's it for today, so please remember to click the like button, comment, and of course if you're new, subscribe, and I'll see you soon. Take care. Goodbye. I don't know what that is. Hello YouTube, and welcome to my hairy review of Pacific Rim. Despite the name, don't worry, it's not some weird kind of mass sexual act. It happens to be a giant toy movie in a weird way. The world is under attack by monsters that seem to be hopping through a giant temporal rift under the Pacific Ocean. Slowly over time, these giant monsters start ravishing the earth, start killing masses of people, destroying villages, towns, huge cities. So what we do, after trying to shoot at it and bomb the crap out of it, we decide to make giant transformers. These giant transformers are big, powerful beasts of huge engineering and obviously worth millions and millions of pounds, and go into epic fist fights with these giant monsters. These giant monsters are referred to as kaijus, and our kind of giant Power Ranger toys are known as Jaegers. No, not the shots and wonderful alcohol that you may be aware of, but yes, giant machines that are powered by two human beings within a giant Power Ranger suit, running around punching, kicking, stabbing, shooting, blowing it up, pretty much destroying the aliens as much as they can. However, these kaijus keep coming and seem to be accelerating on how quickly they spawn. And after a rather unsuccessful attack and defense program from one of the Jaegers, where our main character loses his brother, the world leaders start to doubt that the Jaegers are the solution, mainly due to their expense. At this point, they start to decommission the program, sending them to Hong Kong with 8 months worth of funding, pretty much trying to kill it off. With a weird kind of undertone. You're not quite sure if the world's elite is trying to screw over the poorer people, or whether they are just trying to save money by building giant walls around cities and countries, so that the monsters can be left out in the water and the seas. But that doesn't tend to succeed, as they start crashing through giant barriers, and at this point the Jaeger program becomes a part of its own. This resistance movement now continues to maintain whatever Jaegers are left, and try to trade with a little bit of underhanded tactics from the black market and a few others to just generally keep the scheme afloat. Because as the giant walls don't work anymore, the Jaegers need to step in to try and save humanity again. And this is where we obviously continue to follow our hero and his sexy Asian partner. We follow Riley Beckett as he tries to overcome losing his brother in an attack from one of the kaijus. And we bump into Meiko Mori, who's a very cute Asian lady. Effectively, this film is a giant gangbang between Iron Man, Transformers, Power Rangers and Evolution. The idea that the aliens are getting stronger and stronger, and we have to build giant mega droids, effectively, to go out and hunt them down, with loads of explosions that Michael Bay would be proud of. Just generally a good action, sci-fi kind of, clearly a franchise that's going to rack out loads of toys if they're sensible. So, who's in this film? Well, we've got Charlie Hunnam, who plays Riley Beckett. We've got Bern Gorman, who was in Dark Knight Rises and one of the original cast from Torchwood. We've got Robert Kaczynski, who was Sean in EastEnders, so I find it a bit hard to take him seriously, considering he used to play a bipolar, kind of angry Londoner. He's now got an Australian accent for no reason. We've got Ron Perlman, who is Hellboy. So there's still Hellboy sense of humour throughout the entire film. And then you've got the very cute and very sexy Rinki Kikuchi, who plays Meiko Mori. Here's a few pictures for you lads and ladies. So, what do I think of this movie? Well, it's kind of a giant mashup, really. If you like Transformers, and if you like Hellboy and the Hellboy sense of humour, then you'll absolutely love this film. It's not a Michael Bay film, but there's more than enough explosions to keep you happy if you do love those kind of big bang, pointless explosions for no reason. There's a nice sentiment running through the film. You obviously get to see who your sexy love interest is going to be throughout the entire film, and you get introduced to some wonderful characters. I can see this film spawning a lot of toys and games and things like that, but they have ended it in a way that possibly means that there couldn't be a sequel. I won't spoil it for you, but it's pretty much finite. There's a lot of character building, but it doesn't slow you down. It's not ploddy. It doesn't bore you. It's 2 hours of engaging film, so you don't feel that you're sat on your ass in the cinema for forever and a day. It's kind of like a very well-funded B-movie, but B-movie's kind of putting it down in a way. I don't mean it in a nasty way, I just mean that it can clearly be a cult. It can clearly generate fan work and artwork and things like that. But compared to, say, a Transformers, I think Transformers beats it. Not a lot, just a bit. But, yeah. Have you seen Pacific Rim? Did you chuckle at every time the word Rim was on screen, or was that just me? Would you like to see a sequel? Would you buy toys if they brought them out? Please leave your comment down below. That's it for today, so please remember to click the like button, comment, and of course if you're new, subscribe, and I'll see you soon. Take care. Goodbye. I don't know what that is.